Hey everybody, Thacia here with Legacy of Light in conjunction with One Love Wellness Center here in Menasha, Wisconsin, coming to you for one of my 365 days from my heart to yours. And today I'm going to be sharing a passage from Mark Nepo and the Book of Awakening. And if you've been watching these, you know I love this book. I could probably just do the whole year on this book, but I like to switch it up. So it says, in the living, every person's condition is a solution in hieroglyphic to those inquiries they would put. We act it as life before we apprehend it as truth. So we have to act out the play of our lives, and that was Ralph Waldo Emerson. So each life is a language no one knows. With every heartbreak, discovery, an unexpected moment of joy, with every lift of music that touches us where we didn't think we could be touched, with every experience, another letter in our alphabet is decoded. Take a step, learn a word. Feel a feeling, decode a sign. Accept a truth, translate a piece of the mystery written in your heart. Before we live what's next, it always seems like there is some answer we need to arrive at. But daring to enter, we are humbled to discover, again and again, that the act of living itself unravels both the answer and the question. What we watch, we remain riddles to be solved. When we enter, we become songs to be sung. When life feels far off, remember that a flute is just something hard with holes in it until it's played. So too the heart, as matches are just sticks until lit, as ice is not quenching until thawed. Questions and problems remain obstacles until they are lived. In this way, the life of every soul waits, like sheet music to be played. What good are we if we are never played? So each note in this sheet music seems like just, another experience. And sometimes you need, a bunch of experiences to make it to the next line, the next stanza, of the music. So where you can hear the melody starting, and then it can go into something else. But each experience is a step. It's a note in this beautiful masterpiece that we are each creating, that we are each sharing by just being ourselves, being who we are, being the divine expression that we came here to be. And each person has like their own symphony that they are writing. And no one can write your symphony for you. And no one can play your symphony for you. That is for you, the creator of your divine expression, to create and to bring forth and to just accept it and go with the flow of, your divine existence and what you came here to be and create. So it says every person's condition is a solution in hieroglyphic to those inquiries they would put. So he's saying that each experience is like we're figuring out a new note for our symphony. We're figuring out a new letter for our alphabet. It's adding. It's progressing to a different level. And as I've said before, like everything is, you know, in our existence for our positive growth. And on top of that, we've given all of that permission to be in our existence. We've allowed it to be there. So, you know, sometimes it takes going into our heart space to, you know, maybe realize why, you know, because sometimes, you know, in the moment, you know, it doesn't make sense. Why would I ask this to be? Why would I invite this into my existence? It doesn't make any sense. But when we take time to step out and to be the witness, to be the observer of these things that are going on, we can figure out why we've allowed them to be in our existence. And also in each of these situations, since we are the creator, we get to decide, you know, if we want to continue in the direction that this is leading us. Or, you know, as we talked about the other day, if we want to rewrite the contract. It's our choice. And sometimes it seems so simple, and yet we make it super difficult because we spend time in our mind and going over things and you know, well, why did this person do that? Why? And it doesn't have to be that difficult. Think about, you know, he's talking about, you know, creating this music is just waiting to be written. Well, think about listening to music. Is that difficult? No, it's a beautiful, and music and sound and silence are the healing tools for this universe. So each note is just an experience for you. So have that experience. Be living through that moment. You don't have to live in it. You know, where we go in the downward spiral, the woe is me, the pity parties. Get out of that and live through that. Look at what this emotion, this situation is bringing to you. And know that you're creating it. You created this. And that no matter what, the universe is so proud of you. It adores you. It loves you just because you're you. That's it. There's no, you know, special formula to being you. There's no certain things you have to do to be you. There's no rituals. There's no religion. There's nothing that you have to adhere to and able to be you, because you just are. Because you just are. And that reason, because you just are, is why you're eternally adored and loved and appreciated. Just for being you. So write this kick-ass symphony that you got, that you're going to bring forth into this universe from your divine expression. And just be you. And always know that you're loved, you're protected. And in our darkest moments, there is always a blessing. It's our choice whether we choose to receive it or to perceive it and to go forth without suffering. It's our choice. So create that symphony and feel the music of life moving through you as silence. Because silence is just a part of music as the sound. There is no music without silence. So thank you guys. I love you. And I'll be back tomorrow to share.